Welcome to Wow with JR, a podcast designed to help motivate others to grow by integrating practical skills, leadership principles, and teaching elements of the wilderness into our everyday lives. Now, for your host, Junior Humphrey.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today. If you're listening to us audio, welcome. If you're watching video, hey. Hope you guys have not forgotten who I am at this point. Just want to say thank you so much for your support. It has been beautiful having you guys follow us through all this time and be faithful. I know there was a couple year gap where life just got crazy for us, and you guys picked right back up with us where we left off, and we're thankful that that's happening again today. It's been about 2 months since we posted, and we're grateful for you. Now, here at Wild, we're really raw and really just real with our content. So, unlike we are not professional, how do you say it? Content providers. We're not professional influencers. So, therefore, we don't. This is not our sole job. So we can't meet that demand like professional YouTubers can, and of having all kind of stuff all the time. But what we can give you is something real and something that adds value to you. So we're thankful for that. Not knocking whatsoever anyone else on YouTube. This is not our only lane that we're in. So with you guys being here, it makes us feel good to know that we can pick right back up where we left off. Now, do we like going that long without giving you content? Not at all, because we're just burning with stuff inside, and that's why I'm sitting down with you today. Just kind of catching you up. The reason that we have been MIA is because my class got real heavy, and saying that to say this, I've finished and passed my EMT class and my National Registry. Thank you so much for all the prayers and support. To God be the glory for that. If it wasn't for Him and you guys, I could not have made it through that class. Thank you for bearing with us to pick right back up today. Also, we're just going to give some information today, get kind of caught back up and our lanes, and then go from there. So I know you've heard us talk a lot about medical stuff. Our last podcast was actually about wilderness medicine, a brief kind of very surface level on wilderness medicine and into the medical field and stuff like that. And we're going to expand on all that. We're going to dive into all that stuff. So just kind of hitting some bullet points here. First is our podcast. Our podcast was originally created and is going to continue to be for leadership development, practical life skills, growth development, those type things, just knowledge and information. And there may be times when there's not a video. That's okay, but it's the information that we're delivering. We're not trying to make a high quality Hollywood production here. We're just relaying information to add value to you so you can add value to others as leaders. Okay. Our YouTube is still going to host our podcast, but it's going to heavily shift towards how-to videos. And I know everybody's like, use shorts and do this on YouTube. We're going to use it how we see fit. I know that there's a lot of tricks of the trade to make it, well, if you want to be successful, do this. That's great. We're not looking to be successful on YouTube. We're looking to add value to people. Now, pause right there and say this. Our YouTube has grown significantly. I looked at it the other day, and it has grown. We have a ton of followers, and I thank you for that, for being a part, sharing it, and continuing to get that out there. We pray that we do not lose that momentum due to our lack of posting and those kind of things on that or social media, because we've hit our benchmark that now allows us to do live videos. So we're going to start doing some live feed on our YouTube as well, maybe on a camping trip or a hiking trip, just showing some things with you and sharing some things with you and just letting you be a part of who we are, in hopes that you'll come spend some time with us and build some relationships with us. So that being said, our YouTube is going to start having those kind of things: how to build a fire, different ways to look for a fire, what not to do, how to do, some rope stuff, survival stuff. And again, we're not trying to compete with anyone. There's a ton of incredible people out there, incredible instructors that are doing this. that have a great following. Go check them out as well, but come spend some time with us too. We're not trying to take away from anybody. We're adding our twist to it in hopes that, again, you will come spend some time with us, build relationships. That's how we want to add value to you. Okay. So make sure you're commenting, make sure you're requesting things you want to see. So shifting from, we talked about the podcast, we talked about YouTube. Now shifting over to our website, wildernessild.net. That is our kind of central hub. It has links to everything else we're doing, minus a few little informational things I'm going to share with you here in just a minute. But that's how you get involved if you want to be a part of the newsletter. If you want to get updates on anything, let us know. If you're curious about something, ask us. We get the response, and we typically within an hour try to respond. Anywhere from an hour to 24 hours, that window, you will get a response from Wild. Okay. That being said, go to our website, check it out. There's a couple things on there I want to point out. You go to our About Us or About page and go to Supporters. On there right now, running still through the month of December. December 31st, it will cut off. You can now be a part of us financially. So you can become a financial founding member, and that is for a one-time donation, but it's a lifetime membership. And what that looks like is you get a cool certificate that says, I'm a founding member or financial founding member of Wild. So it's really cool, a keepsake. And then you get this card. We call it the black card. And you'll see it once you go on there and look at that. It is a card that you keep on person, and we even have the number to your card on file. So even if you just know your number, or we can look your name up, however. But what that does is it gives you a ton of benefits with Wild. So, and just to let you know, we're continually adding to that. It started out with 4, and now we're up to 10, 12 maybe, something like that. Our staff is continually saying, hey, let's give them this opportunity. Let's do this or that. So what it looks like is just a few highlights of a financial founding member. We have meetings where we get on Discord, we get on Zoom, and we'll do a video call, and we'll talk about things and benchmarks, and we'll throw ideas around and take stuff off the table, add extra stuff. You get to be a part of that. You get to chime in. You get to have a say. Now, there are some disclaimers. Just because ideas are put out there, our staff even knows this, does not mean they will be used. We're just kind of putting things on the table to see what works and what fits for Wild. Okay. But you get to be a part of that. And this is lifetime access. Okay. You get exclusive updates on what we're doing. You get discounts on all merch for lifetime. You get discounts on all classes and training for lifetime. Special trips, kind of private trips, you'll get an opportunity to be on those for a lifetime. So that's, again, this is all really cool stuff that helps you connect better with Wild. But that's just a way for us to give back to you, saying thank you for financially investing. Now, if you want to make monthly investments, feel free to do so. There is an option on there to do that. You still get the financial founding member if you go ahead and do it now, make that first donation and claim that. And then if you want to continue to go monthly, there are some other things that we'll talk about later on that. And if you're interested in that, please let us know. Now, know that this money is not just going in our pockets. This money is going back into Wild. So when you support Wild, you're adding finances for teaching materials. You're adding finances for purchasing land, bringing in other instructors, because we're a training network. We want to make sure we're giving you good content, good stuff. We have people that have invested in us, places that we have gone and taken trainings and teachings and survival stuff, you name it. We have built relationships with those people, and they're wanting to pour back in and support us here at Wild. And that's what makes it important for us. It's more than just getting a survival certificate or a medical training. It's more about that knowledge plus the relationship you build with those in the class and the instructors. Now, in there will also be a network opportunity for you to say, hey, I enjoy this. Where can I do this full time? Well, there's several places that we know and that we're in contact with that we can help get you on the right track to get you in that field. If it's wilderness, outdoors, the leadership, those type things, just let us know. So that's on our website. Go check that out. Another thing on our website is we have our merch up. Go look at that. But our booking page, so when you go to our booking page, we have the first little thing on there says scheduled trips. So those are randomly scheduled, so you have to keep an update on those. And if you want constant updates, let us know. Send us a message, and we can let you know every time one of those trips are posted. And what that is that's saying, hey, me and a friend of mine are going to this spot, blah, 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 on this day. Anyone who wants to join, come along. It's unofficial. You pay your own expenses, but you join us. And these are places, there will be places that we do frequently. So we have a knowledge of the area, a knowledge of the surroundings, a knowledge of the vegetation, the animals, those type things there. Any extracurricular like rappelling or climbing that we do in the area, we will know and be well versed with it. That way it makes your experience more than just partnering with someone. You kind of get a free instruction almost, and we have gear and those type things. And but we'll let you know what you need for that. But if you move on down, there's different things like um, team building, itinerary building, accountability reports. Those two right there, itinerary building and accountability reports, are two that we want to spotlight and let you know to go on there and check out. We take care of your full itinerary. There's details on that. If you want more information, look it up, reach out to us. The accountability report is something we are trying to pitch and get everyone in the outdoor community to use. It's vital. It will be your connection from solitude and safety. Okay. So when you're out there and things go wrong, that is your instant, immediate access to safety. There's more details about that. If you want to know more about that, let us know. But I think it's going to be something that's going to be well used, and I hope that it is, because we're making it to where it's customizable, to where companies can use it, or it can just be a general thing done. And it's also a service that we offer. There's a lot that we do in the background that partners with that. So while you're out there having fun, we're constantly monitoring your safety. So if it sounds interesting to you, please check us out and let us know, because it really is cool. That's continually growing and enhancing every day. Everyone that fills out this form and goes through this process has an opportunity to leave critiques and how we can better it, things that might be a little overkill. So we're taking that data, and we are building this and molding it to fit um, the general need. Um, it's not going to be a personal preference thing. It's just an overall statistically driven, evidence-based research thing that works for people to be safe in the outdoors and their environments, but also to not have to worry about all the safety stuff in the background as far as being found and those type things, and what hospitals close by. We'll take care of all that. Just dive into it. It's in there. Yeah. So but there's some other stuff you'll see. You'll see some things they'll say now available, and some things saying coming soon. So go on our booking page and look at everything we offer. There's a lot of things that are available right now, and if you're interested in those, please let us know. Okay. So just to catch up, talked about class and why we were out. Thank you for being here and supporting. Our YouTube page, we talked about, it is going to focus on how to and building skills and skill videos and just some adventures that we do and stuff you might want to be a part. Podcast is going to be full of knowledge. It's going to be full of developmental stuff, life stuff, practical stuff that you can just take and store in your memory and share it and pass on to other people. We talked about the financial founding member, our website. Go check that out. Now, coming off the website, going to pick a page off of our website, our staff page. So you'll see 6 staff members on there. Those staff members are founders and co-founders, the original ones that have helped build and put this baseline together. That is not our full staff. Our full staff is teamwork, our teamed networks of other people that we partner with and other people that will be coming on with us and that we're adding to the team. But those are just our founders, our original founders. So anyone on that page has been with it from the start, and they're kind of our I guess you'd say full time staff. And we just want you to be familiar with them, so check them out. But know that our network staff is huge. And if you want to be a part of that network staff, let us know. We are also coming off of the page. We are working on a platform where there will be a screening process to make sure that it is legit things that are being put on there, relevant things, good content that's not demeaning to any morals, those type things, because we are a Christian organization. I'll put that out there for those of you that don't know. We support and we love Jesus and God. We won't push it down your throat and spoon feed it to you, but every chance we get, we're going to put it in there. So that's saying you don't have to be a Christian company to be on this platform, but you can't go killing people as part of your thing or sacrificing animals as part of your thing. Sorry, that's just not going to work. You know what I mean? So getting into that, we're going to have a place where we can partner with people of all different backgrounds and say, hey, here's an opportunity. You have a cool outdoor company. We think it really fits along with what we're doing here. Boom, you're on this page. All right, and this is going to give you a spot in our house per se, to where someone's saying, hey, I'm looking for the best kayakers in this area. Well, hey, go to this page. We have a group of kayakers that we know and that we have vouched for, and they're great. Why don't you check out them? Or here's 3 of our top kayaking groups that we know that are local. They're good people. They only want to show and teach and have fun. So be a part of that. Or, hey, I want to go climb a mountain. Well, here's some mountain climbers that we know that just want to put themselves out there, or some companies that we know that say, hey, we vouch for them. Go check them out. What area are you in? Or I'm in Alabama. Cool. We know some people there. Hey, I'm in Kentucky. Great. We know some people there. They're part of our network. Why don't you go check them out? So if you want to be a part of that, please reach out to us and join in. Okay. And we'll talk about what that looks like and all that. There will be a very small fee to host you on that platform. And again, all that money will go back into it. But with that being said, I know that's an overload of information. And I know it looks a little different, me holding this mic. For some reason, it was just floppy on what I'm wearing today. But hey, it's cool. But thank you so much for your support. Thank you for plugging in. Please, please, please help us get the word out that great things are coming. And we're still building this, still growing. And we love you. But as we always say, until next time, stay true, stay wild.
You've been listening to Wild with JR. Join us next time for more insight and encouragement to help you live out your full leadership potential.